Today we're going to look at the gubernatorial debates in Illinois, Georgia, and Connecticut.
So today we're going to look at three debates. The Illinois debate between Bill Brady, the Republican, and Pat Quinn, the Democrat. The Georgia debate between Roy Barnes, the Democrat, and Nathan Deal, the Republican. And the Connecticut gubernatorial race between Dan Malloy, the Democrat, and Tom Foley, the Republican. Now you can see from the map, based on their nonverbal debate performance, we are picking Pat Quinn, the incumbent governor, to win in Illinois for the Democrats. In Georgia, Nathan Deal for the Republican Party. And in Connecticut, we are picking Tom Foley for the Republican Party. Now let's take a look at what the polls are actually predicting. Now this is really the exciting part of what we're doing this election season, because the calls that we've made aren't necessarily what the polling companies are predicting. So if we look at Illinois, we have predicted the gubernatorial winner will be the Democratic candidate Pat Quinn. Now, the majority of the polls, as you can see, have it leaning Republican or it is a safe Republican victory. We believe the opposite to be true, making this call on October 6, 2010. In looking at Georgia, many of the national polling firms are predicting it either as a toss-up or leaning Republican. We tend to agree, predicting that it will be a Republican victory in November. Now finally, and this is probably the most interesting of the three, is Connecticut. You can see from earlier in September, one of the polling firms actually had it predicted for the Republican candidate, Tom Foley. Now, everyone is predicting it either leaning towards Democrat or a toss-up. We absolutely believe, based on the nonverbal debate performance of both candidates, that Tom Foley will be the victor come November 2nd, securing the governor's mansion for the Republican Party. Now let's take one last look at the Georgia debate. The Georgia debate was an interesting one to watch, and as well, there were a number of things that stood out. Primarily, the appearance of the candidates, which is one of the things that we use in scoring our nonverbal markers. If we look at Roy Barnes's attire, you can see that his jacket does not fit him very well. It seems to be a little bit big. There's wrinkling around his collar, and his hair isn't necessarily as well done as Nathan Deal. If we look at Nathan Deal's shirt, there doesn't seem to be any wrinkling around the collar. As well, his jacket seems to be very well tailored, giving him more of the leadership look.
I have a feeling the polls will eventually catch up with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.